Hello my darlings, and welcome back to my dream home, the villa. We are continuing on building my Victorian villa dream home in the world of Henford-on-Bagley. Last time we put a bit more detail into my parents' annex cottage by furnishing the patio area and also getting some landscaping done. We also managed to furnish up the shared greenhouse area as well, which was the final thing for the whole exterior. Today we are getting into the interiors and we're going to be concentrating on one specific area today, and that's the kind of entertaining space, which is going to be a small little chill out lounge area, the dining room and also the kitchen in one kind of big room. I think this is going to come together really lovely. I've also found some beautiful inspiration that I want to go for throughout the whole of this build in a kind of style related sort of way. It's very contemporary, there's not much furniture, but it still looks like they've kept all of the period features and just made it look really nice. What we're going to do now is head on into game. I'm going to show you these reference images and we're going to make a start on the first bit of the interiors. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. And so here we are in this interior space that I'm going to be implementing a few of these ideas here. We're going to pop up the first one first. I love this. Just look at those chairs in that bay window. We're going to be doing something like that. I really wanted to add in a black radiator because I love that look with the white walls. I really wanted to add one in, but the windows that we've chosen are just a little bit too big. And I've looked around at other ones to see if we can just sort of make it. And it just made the house look too different. So I'm still going to use a black radiator somewhere, but not in the bay window like it is here. But just look at this. The mid-century furniture, the exposed floorboards, lovely plants, loads of light. That is just perfection to me in a period house, because you can see they've still got all the old shutters. Those might be paneling actually. I don't think they are shutters, but I want to try and get shutters in this room because I'm not really feeling curtains. Maybe not in regards to this room. That might change around for like bedrooms and stuff, but for this room here, I just want it to be open. So we're going to try and fit in some shutters, I think, in other places. But just look how gorgeous that is. That's absolutely stunning. And there was a couple more as well. This one here, for example, is on a much smaller scale, but just look at, for a start, look at those floorboards. Stunning. Look at that sofa. That sofa is just, I bet that sofa is so comfortable. I can always tell a comfy sofa, and that one looks like it's soft as butter. Really does. Love the exposed brick in here. We are going to be doing that quite a bit in this house, exposing brick here and there. But again, just the white sort of walls, the big globe light. I really like that. And I just love that statement piece as well with that like coffee table, like the marble coffee table. It's just beautiful. It really, really is. And that sofa actually looks like the one from the Casanova kit. So I'm thinking about putting that one in this room in particular. So I might see how that's going to look. But stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And then this one here as well. So it's that same sort of thing. This one's a little bit more busy. It's got the bookcase that's kind of stacked to the brim of everything with vinyls and stuff as well. I would really like to do something like that in this room. That's why I've pulled this in. But again, it's just that kind of vibe, that contemporary mix with the period features that I just love. And I've done in my house as well, my house that I'm living now. I've tended to go down that route of buying kind of statement pieces and making sure they fit together and stuff. But I just love this. I think it's gorgeous. I really do. So I'm going to be taking some inspiration from that one there as well. So you can kind of get a feel of what we're trying to create in this house. And with the kitchen itself, I didn't really find any reference images because I know the kitchen that I want in here. And I think we can make it happen together. So that's what we're going to do today. So no further thing needs to be said. Let's make a start on the entertaining space. And so here we are. So what we're going to be doing, this is where the living room is going to go. It's only going to be a little chilled sort of living room, maybe with one sofa, a coffee table. It's going to be, we're going to pick everything with, everything's got to have a purpose and it's just got to look perfect. That's what I want. I'm a Virgo, you know. I ended up going for this fireplace here just because it's a little bit more elaborate and I think it really suits this space. So that's what we're going to do in here today. Love these lights here. These lights are absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking for something similar for my living room at the minute because I've been in my house 8 years now, you know, and the lights that I've chosen I just don't like anymore. I'm just not in that kind of style anymore. So we're going to be changing that. And what I really want to do here is I want to get a beam across the top in here and have some kind of spotlights hanging from the beam. So I think that's where we're going to make a start today, so we can get some good lighting coming through here. I'm wondering whether, instead of doing a beam, whether to draw a wall. Bear with me. Draw a wall there and then go in with a spandrel. My UI is still messed up at the minute. I don't know when the Better Build and Buy is going to be updated. I really hope it's soon. I've not really heard anything from Twisted Mexi in quite a while. I'm hoping that they're okay and stuff, because I've not seen any kind of updates or anything from them. So I'm really hoping that they're okay. Is that going to be a bit too chunky, a bit too big? Let's have a little look in here. Actually, no. Once we're in here, it looks great. I might soften down the colour of that wood, though. I think that wood is just a little bit too bright for this space. I think it needs to be kind of muted down to maybe this one. Yeah, that one there, because that matches in perfect with the floor now as well. Look. Oh, I'm feeling it, I tell you. I think what we should do from here is hang the spotlights now. I would like some kind of black light up there, and I think what I want to do is use some in-game ones. These classic spotlight lights, which I love as well. I think these would work really great in here. I was going to turn them like different ways, but I think it would make more sense if we just put them, yeah, facing this way. And I'm only going to do 2 because I think it'd be a bit too busy if I did any more than 2. If I did 1 and 1 there, let me see how that would look. Let me just get a feel for this. Oh, I do like it, I tell you. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. The lights are great, but I'm still going to have a little look around and see if there's any custom content ones that I prefer. But I do like these ones in this room. Oh, do you know what? I really like these from Harry as well, from Harry's Octave collection. I think I'm going to go for them. I think the style just fits in a bit more with the lights we've got here already. Love those spotlight ones, don't get me wrong. But I think I want to use these here instead. So I'm going to still do 2 though. They're not as heavy set as the other one, so I could do more. But I think 2 would fit in here quite nicely. Yeah, but I am just going to bring you in to there, my love, if that's all right with you, my darling. Oh, yeah, I prefer that. Oh, yes, I'm for that indeed. So at least we've got this area lit up now. Fantastic. I think where we're going to start is down in the living room area itself. So I want that Casanova sofa out first. I know it's going to work. I can see it in my mind's eye, but I just want to pull it out just in case. You know, you never know what could happen. Ah. Je ne sais quoi bleu. Yes, I love that sofa in this room. I'm just going to play around with the other colours, but I love that burnt tan. Oh, that's nice as well. What's the difference between these two? I can't really tell. Oh, one of them's got scrap. Oh, but yeah, one of them's got patches on. We don't want that, darling. We want a brand new one, thank you. That is just perfect. And I'm going to put it right opposite the fireplace as well. So, like, there. That's exactly where I want it. Oh, I'm into that. I tell you what, I am very much into that indeed. I'm very easily pleased when it comes to things like this. No TV or anything that's going in this room. I don't want this room. This is not what this room is about, because I'm going to be doing a lovely bookcase and stuff in here. I think this is an area to come and chill out and stuff, you know, to be honest. Wondering whether to pull it back just a little bit more. Let me just see the space that we've... Yeah, we can afford to do that without a doubt. I'm going to pull it right back to there then. Because there's no TV or anything on the wall, it doesn't need to be so close, you know? Definitely want some kind of contemporary, lovely coffee table. What does this one look? No, you're not the vibe. But I do want it to be a bit of a statement piece, to be honest with you. One's just popped into my head, and I'm thinking about using it. It is the London one. This one here, the London coffee table. Oh, do you know what? Oh, I do like that in here, but I think we can do it. We can do better. I think we can do better, darlings. And that is saying something, because that coffee table is bloody gorgeous. I think instead, I love this in here, I do, but I think I prefer this one in this room. This organically shaped one from Pierre Sim. I think that's going to be perfect. And I'm going to put the light right above it as well now. Just so it's there. I've also put like the coving sort of like detail on the ceiling as well in here. I just think it works really nicely. Oh, I'm for that. I really am. It's very simple, but it's just done all of the work for me. Now, I'm feeling a bit of contemporary art up on the table, up on the brick wall here. It needs to be something quite big and dramatic. And I love these ones here from Felix. I think I'm going to add one of these in. This is my favorite one. It really is. So I probably will choose this one, but I would just like to see what it would look like with the other colors we've got going on in here as well. Oh, I do like that one as well. And I also like that one. So that one. No, it's going to be that one. We went back to that anyway. Oh, yes, I'm for it. Okay. So this is an entertaining space. We are going to need some more chairs and stuff. Now, in that other reference image with the 2 chairs, it was in a bay window shaped like this. But I think we could do it over in this area here. So I want a couple of gorgeous mid-century looking living room chairs. But I don't know what colour I want to do it in. These would be kind of perfect. Oh, they're gorgeous in this room, actually. Let me just see. Oh, look at that yellow. Oh, I love that. I love that pop of yellow in here. I'm just checking it with everything else and my other monitor. Oh, I'm for it. Well, there you go. There you bloody go, love. And I'm going to bring them into each other like this. And then get a lovely table in between them. Yes, I'm for that. Oh, I'm for it indeed. That's just perfect. It really is. Definitely want a big plant over in this corner here. And I think having a big banana palm in this room would just look smashing. Yes, I'm going to size it down just once though, just so it's a little bit smaller. And get you over into that corner there for a little bit of drama. Oh, I'm for that. Let me get you in even tighter, my love. Yes, that is the ticket. Oh, I'm for that. Yes, I am indeed. So, we need a table for here. And I'm going to keep the table like free from anything. Maybe just put a couple of books on top of it. This one's very mid-century sort of shaped in the reference image, which I love. But I think because of the coffee table, maybe for going for something just a little bit more organically shaped would really work with this room. Actually, this stool here from Pierre Sim as well, I think could work really nicely in here. If I turn you to like that position there, grabbed you in there, we can get some clutter pieces. I don't want clutter though everywhere. We are not, that is not what this house is about. But I think just something on there would work really nicely. And I would also love some kind of mid-century unit on the back here. Like this here from Pierre Sim as well. Oh, I think so. Let me see. Oh, yes. That is the ticket right there. Without a doubt. A nice plant on top of there as well. I'm not going to put any artwork up on the wall there. I think it would look too crowded. It would stop looking kind of minimalist, which is what I want to go for today. We're not doing any rugs either. I don't want any rugs in this room. Not at all. So, it's time for a bookcase, isn't it? I already had this bookcase in mind. Felix's Soho bookcase. But I don't know whether to just go for a full wooden moment or a lighter moment like this. I think maybe that, because that stops the contrast between the wood and the white paneling. I think I want to do that. And I'm going to do a couple of these as well. And I'm just going to make it look like the shelves are floating. I don't want any framework on it. So I'm going to put you down side by side like this. Let me see this. Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Kind of making me want to move this door over one to around about there. No, it looked better there. It's a shame I can't do it with this one because it kind of like swamps off to the stairs here. Never mind. That's fine. Yeah, gorgeous. And we'll put loads of stuff on top of that as well. Now, we are going to do something different here. I'm still going to use this, but I think what I want to do with this is put it behind the sofa itself because it fits in there perfectly. Yes, I like that. I love units behind sofas. If you've got enough space to have a sofa in the middle of the room, first off, you're rich. But secondly, I love when there's some kind of storage just behind it. I don't know why. It's just something that I love. And I thought this would be the perfect wall to put in the radiator now. So I'm going to use this one and flop you into this position, my love. To around about there. Yeah, I do like the boldness of that. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm still not putting anything up on the wall there. I don't want it. I don't want it. We don't need it. Now, I don't want anything too much in this corner, but I just think something that would work in there would be a mirror. I just think having... And there's a mirror that's stacked. I can't remember who did it. I think it was Felix. It's kind of stacked on the floor. And I'm just in love with it. And it also comes in a pink version. And I'm wondering whether to try and sneak a little pink in. That sounds a bit Phil-faded, doesn't it? And flop it next to there like that. Oh, do you know what? I love that. I do love that. That pink reflects onto that really nicely. And I'm into it. That is indeed what we're doing. How clever. Felix, you are an absolute genius, may I just say. Just want to try a few of the others. No, it's definitely the pink. I think that just brings, again, a little bit more colour into that area. And I like the height of this mirror as well there. Yes, we're into it. We're into it, darlings. I'm into it. You're into it. We're all into it. You might not be into it, but that's okay because it's my dream home. And I'm into it. The end. What a lovely story. Vinyl. Right, vinyl player. What would be a sensible height? It would be this one, wouldn't it? This one would be a sensible height for a vinyl player. I'm going to put you to around there. Are you eating into that shelf? Not really. You're fine. I'm going to do all vinyls here. And major books and stuff everywhere else. So let me pull lots of bits and bobs around. And we'll flop it in together. Well, we've got things floating all over the living room like something out of Paranormal Activity, haven't we? But row of plants at the top. Gorgeous. And we're going to start filling this one here in first. So... just books from various creators, including some in-game ones as well. I'm just going to flop them in a multitude of places. In fact, I'm going to pull you right to the edge there. And I'm going to leave a gap there. No, I'm not. What am I doing? Yeah, I am. I'm leaving it. I'm doing it. A little vase. I'm a bit of a slag for vases. So I've got quite a few in my house. And no flowers to go in them. My last bunch of flowers died. They died, bless them. They were hanging on for dear life. The vinyl player, can we get you in a good position? Thank you. In fact, I'm going to move you along a little, my love. Like that, yes. Ones that I'm playing already, I've always got a vinyl out. Don't know about you lot who collect vinyls or play vinyls. I've always got one out that I'm listening to at the minute, you know. There we go. We're going to flop you down to there. You're going to go... Are you going there? By the looks of things, no. I'm going to flop you to there, you to there, you to there. Move you up, my love, and get you there. What's going on here? Ah, that's what's going on here. There we are. Lovely. And then more books. Books. And again, I'm a bit of a slag for books as well. I've just got a new bookcase down in my living room, and it looks smashing. Really does. Look at that. I'm into that. Just that's as cluttered as we're getting in this place, by the way. We're not doing clutter. Not in this establishment. Not at all. These lights need to be a little bit bigger. I want them to be at least a 1 point. Let me just try a 1.3. Let's go dramatic. Let me see this. Oh. No. A little bit too big, that. A 1.2. Yes. So there's still drama there, but it's just toned down a little bit. I'm into it. Yes, indeed. Okay. So there's a few other things I want to do here. I would like another plant over on this side and a lamp on this side here. So plant-wise, I'd want the plant to be very leafy. Leafy plant, please. Oh, I like this one. I like this one here from Pierre Sim. And I'm going to keep it in the white as well. Yes, that's smashing. And then a gorgeous lamp on this side here. And just so it ties in with the kind of the colorway of that ceiling light, I'm going to use this one because I wanted something a little bit contemporary here. Oh, I'm into that. I tell you what, I am very much into that indeed. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do a little magazine with some glasses on top here. Like that. Those glasses look absolutely ginormous, so I'm going to size you down. Just so it looks like that area's got a use, you know? Yeah, I'm into it. Okay. Now, this is where things are probably going to get annoying, because I don't think we've got any shutters that will fit this size of a window. I think this is the biggest ones we've got, really. And they're just a little bit too small, look. So I think what I'm going to have to do is put them on either side here. And I'm going to have to size them up to a 1.2. Yes. And it's not very often these are going to be closed anyway, you know. So that is absolutely fine. Oh, they do fit in there kind of nicely, actually. We can just pretend that they fold around on one side and then fold on the other side as well. Beautiful job. I didn't think that was going to work, but it actually does work quite nicely. And then I can put them on the bay window edges like that. Yes. Stunning. Realistically, they wouldn't look like this because that would not be enough to go around. But this is The Sims. Calm yourselves down. All right? Yeah, beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to do the same with over here as well. But I think with this bay window, I could actually put them in the edges here. And then they're going to fit in there perfectly. And then again, I'll size these up too. Oh, and they do look. Oh, that's lush, yes. I'm feeling a big plant in this window. I know the plant. It's in my head and it said me, like Elwood's, that kind of style, you know. This number here. Oh, yeah, I like that. Let's get you in there then, my darling. Let's get you right in that window. Beautiful, because this is where we're going to be putting the dining room table as well, underneath of this light here. So that is what we're going to do now. Now, I don't know what dining table I want in here. I want it to look Scandinavian, very clean lined, but I would also love a little pop of colour with the actual chairs itself. And I might go down the route of having a pink. We'll see what happens. I love a pink colour. Let's see what I can find. Found the perfect chair and I found the perfect table, my loves. I was playing around with the orientation of this. So I was like, do I want it to go this way with chairs going down either side here? And I do like that, but I just think putting it this way, for some reason in my head, it separates the area off. I don't know why I'm thinking that way. I've no idea. But I think, look at these chairs with this. Some people might not like them, and to that I would say, I don't care. It's my dream home and not yours. Look at that. I love those pink chairs in here. I think that works marvellously. And I do like the orientation that way as opposed to that way. Do you know what I mean? That makes it flow into the other space in my eyes. I don't know why that kind of like stops it off. Dining room, living room, but yet still cohesive. And also there's like really nice channels down on each side as well, which I really like. So it kind of flows lovely. My lord, I'm very much into that. Yes. That's it. I don't want anything else here either. Nothing, not even a rug. It's not the vibe for here. Really, really not. Keeping that paneling free. So that's the dining room. that was very easy. That came together very fast indeed. Now, here is the kitchen area. So I want just a nice big straight line at the back here. And then I want an island in the middle around about here. Well, it's kind of offset, isn't it? But it's in the middle of this space here. Now, the kitchen I want, because it's the kitchen I love. And it's this one here from Pierre Sim. I think it's the Skov. I don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry. I want this one here. I really do. Now, the only problem with this is there are windows here. And I don't want my oven to be on the window. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a row of these now. We're going to put a fridge in that one there. This gap here, and I'm just going to do a big row of these. I love this colorway as well with that kind of whitey sort of cemented top. I think it's very nice. So I'm going to grab you all the way along to here, all the way along to around about there. Let me just see this with everything. Let's get that grid off. Yes, that's the ticket. And this also I think we've got a fridge with this one as well. Yeah, here we are. Look. Oh. Let's flop you into there. I think that's the perfect colorway as well. Yes, it is. Oh, she's smashing. Not doing any cupboards in here. Not doing any upstairs cupboards. Upstairs cupboards? You know what I mean. Not doing that in this room. Don't want it, don't need it. There's enough storage in those drawers for everything, to be honest. Yes, and then we're going to get in the matching counter as well. So this is what I think I want to do. Let's get this grid on for now. Let's get you to there. Let's flop another one there. Excuse you. I'm wondering how big we can go with this. Wondering if we can go... I mean, it doesn't need to be massive, but I don't know whether I want to take it all the way to there. Again, that separates off the space quite nicely as well. If I can grab you to there, then let me just have a little look at this. Oh, I do like that. Oh, God, this counter is just delicious. It really is. Grab you around to this way, my love. And then you are coming over this side. Let me see this. Yeah, that flows really nicely. It's still keeping that channel free on that side. And it's the same with this here as well. Albeit a little bit smaller. Albeit? I just don't know how to say that. But I think that's going to work there. And then I'm wondering, can we get the oven on this space here without it looking weird? I don't know. Let's have a look. The answer to that is no. So the oven is... It needs to go onto here. That's fine. I can... No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I just didn't want it above the windows like that. But I'm just going to pretend that this has got one of those extractors that suck it right down, so it's fine. And there's nothing we can do about original windows. We're not ripping them out for a bloody oven, for goodness sake. Do I want to use this sink in here, though? No, because that's just going to hang over like that. I think we're going to struggle at putting a sink here. So I think what I might have to do is just put counters on this side here. Just put the original counters. Finish them off on the edges. So they... Oh, look. And that is custom content makers for you, my love. You know, they think of everything. They're the backbone of this community. That saying always makes me laugh. He's the backbone of this community. Well, he's not. He's not a backbone, is he? Because he's a human. He might have a backbone, but he's not. We're moving on. Do I want to put the oven here now that I've done that? Let's just test it out. Oh, I do like it. I do like that. I think we're going to do it, you know. I'm still not doing an extractor. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. And then I'm going to put the sink over here. And I'm thinking, I'm going to try this. I'm thinking a bit more of like a farmhousey style sink with this kitchen. Would look really nice. It does. But then do I want to go flush with my favourite sink, which is the brownstone sink? Because I just love this sink. That's the killer. That's the catch-22. I want a black tap anyway to match in with the top of this and the lights. I think the flush one suits the kitchen a little bit better. So I'm going to go for that one. That other one was great. It looked very rustic, but I just think that one suits the kitchen a little bit more. Yes, that's nice. Do I want to do some bar stools here? I think I do. I think we should do some bar stools, but... Oh. No. That's got that. I didn't know it had that texture on it. I do like the shape of that, though. It's very nice. I think it needs to be a very simple bar stool, to be honest. And I don't think any of these are the shape that I want to go for here. I wanted it to be very clean sort of looking, to be honest. This one here suits the vibe. But the swatches are just a little bit too dark. With that being said then, I think these ones. Yeah. These ones here. You can get these in-game as well, but these are Harry's. Yeah, I like that. I'm into it. Absolutely into that. Very much I'm a dude. I might actually do some kind of coffee unit here. Let's see what I can work up here. I'm just going to go for an in-game coffee machine. And I think that looks marvellous over in that corner there. I'm into that. Very much into that indeed. Now, this is what I want to trial here. Can I get this radiator? Oh, yes. Easy peasy. I was wondering if I was going to be able to get that radiator in that point without it kind of like blocking this area off too much. And it is fine. It will fit in here a dream, actually. There we go. I'm wondering... No. I was going to move it along. No, we're not doing that. Not today, not ever. Also pulled out some chopping boards as well that I've got up just for a bit of decoration. But again, I like my kitchen minimal and minimalism. So that's how I'm going to keep that. Yes, I'm into it. We're doing well. One thing we do need though is a trash can. So I'm going to flop in a trash can. And I'm going to do it around about here. Just like that. Right there, right by the door. Very much into it. Now I just want to see everything at night. Let me go right to the nighttime, please. Just so all the lighting's going to change. No, nice. We can soften it down. We don't need the big lights on everywhere, you know. I think that's going to be fine. Okay. Smash him. Well, I think we're done. And I know, very, very simple, but my lord, I'm very much happy with this interior space. I really am. Lovely job. So there we are with the main entertaining space, my darlings. Let's have a little look around while we're here, you know. Let's get everything up and have a little goose. Oh, I love the skylight over that kitchen. Yes, I'm into it. We've got everything we need in there, haven't we? We've got fridge, yes. Oven, sink, dishwasher as well. I forgot to say I put the dishwasher around here, right next to the oven. Someone's going to cry about that, but I just think it makes a lot of sense being there. And it hides it away and it keeps that flush kind of moment we've got going with the cabinets. And I'm into that. Okay. And the happy triangle. We've got the sink, we've got the oven, and then we've got the fridge there as well. It's all working rather swimmingly as far as I'm concerned. And then round to this way, we've got this main entertaining space. Where are... Oh, I was like, where the hell's my radiator gone? And it's right there. But, yeah, I'm happy with all of that. Got a little chilled out nook over there with some music and stuff. I can imagine this being a nice space to have friends and stuff over. Yeah, I'm into it. Well, this is where I am indeed going to leave you today. We're going to be back with this very soon because next week is going to be Let's Build the World's week. We're going to be concentrating on the hamlet of Whittington all week next week. So that's what all of my videos are going to be. I just think delving into that series and getting that big build kind of under the way would just be a nice thing to do. But that's it. So we'll be back with this very soon. And we'll continue on with the interiors. I'm going to be back with you tomorrow with my final part of the same house 5 decades build. But that's it. Leave me some lovely comments down below, my darlings, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.